Friends, we've all learned that life's most profound lessons often come from the smallest details, the habits we build, and the choices we make every single day. As we gracefully gather more years and wisdom, our focus naturally shifts to preserving our health, vitality, and quality of life for as long as possible. What if I told you that sometimes one tiny overlooked mistake could subtly chip away at your future well-being, especially concerning an area as personal and vital as your sexual health? It's true. Even seemingly harmless actions can silently become silent destroyers for your body, particularly for us older gentlemen. You see, while self-pleasure is a natural and common experience, many men unwittingly fall into 5 dangerous traps right afterwards. Errors that gradually turn into serious long-term issues, affecting everything from your energy levels to your most intimate moments. In this crucial video, we're going to uncover these 5 often ignored practices that you should never do after masturbation, because believe it or not, they can quietly lead to frustrating erection problems, noticeable signs of faster aging, and even concerning prostate issues. Every single point we discuss today is more eye-opening than the last, so please stay with me until the very end. This information could truly change how you approach your well-being. Everyone holds an opinion about self-pleasure. Some keep it a private matter, while others might feel a sense of shame around it. But here's the unvarnished truth. It's rarely the act itself that causes harm. Instead, the real danger lies in what you choose to do immediately afterwards. Consider this. You've just experienced a significant release, and your body has naturally entered a deeply relaxed state. Hormones like testosterone temporarily dip, while blood sugar levels might briefly spike. This creates a surprisingly vulnerable period for your body, a time when your system is temporarily weaker and more susceptible. Making the wrong move during this sensitive window can effectively double the potential for harm. That's precisely why today we're pulling back the curtain on the 5 significant mistakes men, especially those who cherish their long-term health, must absolutely avoid making right after self-pleasure. The first and arguably most common error men commit is drifting off to sleep the very moment they finish. There's a powerful biological reason for this instant drowsiness, and it's essential to understand why it's dangerous. After you've experienced that release, your body naturally increases its production of prolactin, a hormone well known for inducing feelings of sleepiness and profound relaxation. This explains why so many men instantly feel the urge to simply crash right after. However, falling asleep immediately after the act means that your blood circulation significantly slows down while you're resting. Instead of being efficiently flushed out, various toxins and metabolic byproducts that were produced during this heightened state remain trapped within your system, unable to be cleared away. The immediate consequence? You wake up the next day feeling surprisingly drained, experiencing a distinct lack of motivation, and over time, you'll likely notice a decline in your general stamina and the overall quality of your erections. This isn't just a fleeting effect either. If you repeatedly make this a habit, your body adapts to this less than optimal state, and gradually, your baseline testosterone levels begin to fall. To correct this, actively resist the urge to immediately fall asleep after the release. Instead, allow yourself just a brief period, perhaps 5 to 10 minutes, for some gentle activity. A short, leisurely walk, drinking a glass of water to rehydrate, or engaging in a few minutes of deep, calming breaths can work wonders. This small amount of light movement helps your body effectively flush out toxins and significantly speeds up the natural recovery of your testosterone levels. Mistake number 2, which many men surprisingly fall prey to, is immediately jumping into a cold shower. Many genuinely believe that a blast of cold water will instantly refresh and invigorate them. However, in reality, this sudden icy shock can be quite detrimental to your body in its current sensitive state. Following a release, your blood vessels are naturally more dilated, your nerves are relaxed, and your entire system is in a heightened state of sensitivity. Introducing cold water at this precise moment causes your blood vessels to constrict abruptly and forcefully. This sudden constriction significantly impedes blood flow, especially to your vital sexual organs. Research indicates that consistent, sudden cold exposure during this particular vulnerable period can lead to tiny, almost imperceptible microdamage within the delicate erectile tissues over time. This microdamage is often the underlying reason why some men eventually start to notice that their size appears slightly diminished or that their erections no longer feel as strong and robust as they once did. The fix is simple and far more beneficial. If you wish to freshen up and cleanse yourself, opt for a mild, comfortably warm shower instead. Warm water effectively promotes better overall blood circulation throughout your body and helps keep your muscles and tissues relaxed, fostering a quicker and healthier recovery. The third, and regrettably one of the most widespread mistakes, is instinctively reaching for junk food, alcohol, or even tobacco products like cigarettes immediately after self-pleasure. This pattern is exceptionally common among men. While your body is recovering, it's actually craving essential nutrients to rebuild and rebalance itself. Yet the habit for many is to grab something convenient and often unhealthy, such as pizza, bags of chips, a greasy burger, a refreshing alcoholic drink, or perhaps light up a cigarette or even a joint. The significant danger here lies in the fact that your testosterone and dopamine levels are already temporarily lowered following the experience. Introducing nicotine, alcohol, or highly processed carbohydrates at this precise moment can cause your hormone levels to crash even further, exacerbating the imbalance. The consequences of this can be quite harsh and immediate. Next-day fatigue that feels heavy and persistent, unwelcome feelings of depression or guilt that can linger, and a noticeable, immediate drop in your sexual performance and desire. Over the long term, consistently engaging in these habits encourages your body to start building up more estrogen, which can manifest as stubborn belly fat and persistently low energy levels. The healthier alternative is to prioritize proper hydration by drinking water and eating something light, fresh, and genuinely healthy after release. Fruits, a handful of nuts, or a soothing herbal tea are excellent choices that provide the nutrients your body needs to recover quickly and effectively, helping to maintain stable and healthy testosterone levels. The fourth significant mistake, which unfortunately plagues many men, is allowing themselves to be consumed by feelings of guilt and excessive overthinking. Society, through various cultural norms and outdated beliefs, has often created an atmosphere where masturbation is treated as a taboo subject, leading many men to feel dirty or profoundly guilty afterwards. This negative self-talk, however, presents a serious problem, as feelings of guilt directly harm your delicate brain chemistry. When you experience guilt and negative rumination, your body releases an excess of the stress hormone cortisol, which in turn causes your testosterone levels to plummet. This hormonal imbalance directly translates to weaker erections and a diminished sexual desire over time. Even worse, succumbing to guilt can trap you in a detrimental cycle. Guilt leads to stress. Stress intensifies the urge for release, which then leads to more guilt, creating a never-ending loop. It's crucial to remind yourself that occasional, moderate self-pleasure is a natural and normal human experience, with moderation being the definitive key. If feelings of guilt do arise, do not allow yourself to remain trapped in those destructive thoughts. Instead, actively break the cycle. Get up, take a refreshing walk, pour your thoughts onto paper in a journal, or engage in a calming meditation session. These activities are incredibly effective at balancing your hormones and bringing a much-needed sense of calm and clarity back to your mind. Finally, we arrive at what might be considered the single worst mistake of all: engaging in back-to-back self-pleasure sessions. Many men find themselves thinking, just one more time, believing there's no harm in it. However, it's vital to understand that every single release causes a significant, albeit temporary, crash in both testosterone and dopamine levels in your body. If you immediately go for another session, the recovery time your body needs effectively doubles, pushing your system into a deeper state of depletion. But perhaps the most serious and lasting damage occurs to your prostate. Constant pressure and consecutive ejaculations can lead to considerable inflammation of the prostate gland. Over an extended period, this chronic inflammation can significantly increase your risk of developing conditions such as benign prostatic hyperplasia, BPH, which is an enlarged prostate, and chronic prostatitis. On the more immediate short-term front, you'll almost certainly experience much weaker erections during subsequent attempts. This explains why many men commonly report that their first session feels strong and fulfilling, but any second or third attempt feels considerably weaker or less satisfying. The solution here demands discipline. After one session, give your body ample time to fully recover, ideally at least 24 to 48 hours, particularly if you are over the age of 30 or 40. This essential rest period allows your testosterone levels to properly bounce back, significantly aiding in the recovery of your nervous system and, critically, maintaining the long-term health and integrity of your prostate. So, my esteemed friends, now you clearly understand the critical truth. It is not merely the act of self-pleasure itself that truly impacts your well-being. What you choose to do or not do immediately afterwards profoundly determines your long-term sexual health and overall vitality. Those seemingly small, innocuous habits, drifting off to sleep instantly, rushing into a cold shower, indulging in unhealthy junk food, succumbing to nagging guilt, or repeatedly engaging in back-to-back sessions, are in fact silent killers for your precious erections, vital hormone balance, and critical prostate health. Thankfully, the remedies are straightforward and remarkably easy to integrate into your life. Simply stay a little active and mindful after the experience, consciously opt for nutritious and healthy snacks, cultivate a positive mindset to banish guilt, and practice thoughtful discipline with your sessions. By diligently avoiding these 5 common yet detrimental mistakes, you possess the power to safeguard your erections, maintain robust testosterone levels, and ensure the health of your prostate for many fulfilling years to come.